this is Shannah. Welcome to my channel. And this is another pick a card reading. This one is about your next relationship. We're going to see how is it going to happen, who is it going to be, and how it's going to be like, and when as well, right at the end. So to find this out, we have here three possibilities. We have pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. So please take your time to choose your pile, and I will see you in the next couple of moments. Thank you. So if you chose pile number 1, this is your reading. So your next relationship. Let's see. We're starting with the tarot cards. I've just burned my thumb. It hurts a little bit, but I'll survive. I'll survive. Now, first card, we have the World. So let's try to put it in a way that you can see it. Try not to glare too much. Okay, then we have the Magician. There you go. And then we have the 8 of Wands. Then we have the Hangman in reverse. And then the Sun card. So let's just organize here this a little bit so you can see all the cards properly. There you go. Okay. Now, yes, there's a relationship coming for you. And you've been a long time waiting for this relationship. Those who chose pile number 1, you may have been single for a long time. And some of you have already started to give up on this idea of a relationship. Some of you probably have thought, well, this person is never coming, or my person, the perfect person, is never coming. Some of you may even consider maybe you should settle for something less than perfect, but I don't see you doing that. And also the cards here are saying you don't need to do that, to settle for less than, because the perfect person is coming, and it's coming now sooner than you think. Your waiting time is over. Okay, you've already learned what you had to learn. You already realized or had the insights you needed to have. You've gone through a long healing, a long period of healing, and this period of healing is coming to an end. And it's going to come so suddenly that it's going to seem a bit hasty. It's not going to be dramatic, but it's like suddenly you're going to be surprised. You're going to be caught off guard, actually. And it is a surprise because considering that most of you have been waiting for such a long time, and suddenly to be caught off guard is like, it's funny. It's a bit funny, but it's going to be really wonderful. This person is someone who's very in control. Not controlling, but they're very in control of their lives. It doesn't mean that everything is perfect in their lives as well, but there's someone who they're very responsible, and they very, how can I say, they can take the consequences of their choices. And that makes them very responsible and also reliable. So I had to interrupt the reading because the camera fell down, which was interesting. Because I was telling you, this is going to be surprising. This is going to surprise you. And then we had the confirmation. So it's going to like fall from heaven, but it's going to fall upright. It's like the opposite a bit of the Hanged Man. Well, the Hanged Man is actually a positive card. It's not something that we really aim for or strive for, but it's really something like, you put yourself in an uncomfortable position, you get out of your comfort zone in order to get a new perspective in life. Here, it's like you already have that perspective. And suddenly, the life turns you around again, and like telling you, you are ready. You've already been out of your comfort zone. It's now to put you back in your comfort zone and to tell you that things are possible, that happiness is possible. And that's what the Sun card is also telling you here. you've closed a chapter and now it's a new one starting, also here with the Magician, and things are going to move quicker, things are going to make sense, and things are going to be clear and bring you a lot of joy. So it's a happy time starting for you when it comes to love, and this will be a happy relationship. It's going to be a very passionate and fast-moving relationship. And it doesn't mean that, you're going to be in very intimate very quickly. It doesn't mean that, but you're going to be sure of one another. The moment that you're sure of one another, things move quickly, okay? It can be that you still have this courtship, so to say. You have some time to date and really get to know each other better. But the moment you start, in your heart, this is the person, then everything moves fast and everything falls into place. Everything just, the synchronicities, they will be immense. Everything just seems to work out in order to make this relationship happen. So this is a very, very positive turn of events. It's a new adventure starting, because you see here we have the Fool in the World card as well. And you have everything you need, and if you have doubts and you think that, you're not ready, or your life is still a mess for some reason, or there's this and that you'd like, to improve, or you don't know if you're emotionally ready, well, you are. All these doubts are just in your head. The world, the sun, the Magician, they tell you you are ready. If you have any doubts, this is just in your head. You're not seeing it. You're not seeing yourself for how wonderful you really are. Yeah. But other people are seeing this, and your person is seeing this, and your person is coming. Now, let's see. Who is your person? We have, first of all, shapeshifter. And the light attributes are skill at navigating through different levels of consciousness, ability to see the potential in everything. Yeah, the shadow attribute would be projecting an image that serves your personal agenda in the moment. So there's someone who can, how can I say, they can adapt to their environment easily. So they can make them even very good diplomats. They can be very diplomatic. They can be very, very charming as well. They can fall into people's good graces easily. And there's someone, and this for me, this proves their intelligence. They're very, very intelligent, meaning they can talk to anyone, to the butler on the street, to the president or a CEO of a company, right? So they feel comfortable with any kind of company, which is actually wonderful, because it means that you as a couple, you can travel, you feel comfortable with any kind of company, and it's never awkward, and there's never fear or or embarrassment in embarrassing situations. This is someone who is actually gives the vibe of being really, really cool and intelligent, and also fun to be around. And then we have the child divine, light attributes. Innocence, I hope you can see it. Wait, let's hear it. Innocence, purity, and redemption suggest a special connection with the divine, and an ability to defend oneself, an inability to defend oneself against negative forces. So this is someone who's very positive. This is a very cool person, and it can be that this person is fun. Could also be that this person already has children. For some of you, this could be a possibility. And this is someone who's very in touch with their inner child. They're playful. They're playful. They're very funny. They're very fun, and that makes them also very spontaneous. They follow their inspiration. So someone who gets this inspiration, gets this hints, they follow their intuition. Yes, they're very intuitive. They're very fun, spontaneous. And I don't know, I always see you both traveling and be spontaneous about it. And this is also someone who's has a very special bond to the divine, doesn't mean necessarily that this person is spiritual, and not in the sense that it's being broadcasted nowadays, right? This is a very intimate, very personal bond and contact, not following any kind of trends or rules or religions. So this person has divine spark in their heart, and they just live it, and it's very sweet. And then we have the exorcist. That's interesting. So we have freeing yourself and others of destructive impulses and shadow attribute, fear of facing your own demons. So this person could even be a psychologist for some of you, or even a healer or a shaman. But again, doesn't have to be, because those are just titles. This could be that this someone just embodies all these attributes and lives them without, making a fuss about it, or making, how do you say it? I'm thinking in German now, I'm sorry. Making a job out of it. It won't be their main work, possibly. But there's someone, they're not afraid to face the shadow side. And sometimes, because there's so much light, they attract, be it envy, be it jealousy, be it people that want to manipulate them or bring them down because they can't stand their light. So they kind of attract this light. But the moment they attract that light, they can turn it around in their own way. So this is a person who has their own way of not leading, but dealing with dark energies or negative energies, negative emotions. And I don't think that they're very bothered about what people think about them. They don't really care, to tell you the truth. They don't care about what people think about them. They have this connection, and that's all they need, their own truth in their heart. So they're very self-confident, and they really trust this connection, and they won't call it even a connection. Like I said, it's like they're so in tune, they don't need any titles. They don't need any kind of, because they don't present it to the world in that way. You see, they just do it. Some of them, okay, they can be healers. They can be even shamans. We got a lot of energy going in that direction. But they can even be mediums for some of you. But even if they are in another line of work, they have this connection. But they deal with it in a very natural, playful way. So there's no big tum-tum about it. They just don't, for them it's so natural. They don't have to show off their talents. They don't have to, how do you say it? Make other people follow them or, admire them. They don't need any of that. They're very humble because they're just happy and naturally talented, gifted, and cheerful. They're very, very cheerful. Then we have Prince. Wow, we have light attribute. We have romantic. Sorry. So this is funny. My camera gave up already. So we have romantic, charm, and potential for power, shadow attribute, using power for self-aggrandizement. I don't feel that here. I feel this person, like I was telling you earlier, being really, really charming. And this person, like your person, can gain people over, can win people over easily. They're very charming. They're very strong. And I have the feeling for some of you, it's like they can be charming when they want to. And that's what it's also meant here. When they need to, when they want to. It doesn't mean that they're always, charming the birds out of the trees constantly. No, because I have here with the Exorcist and Child Divine, they can also be very blunt, and they don't have to be pleasant the whole time. They are pleasant. They are nice. They are a nice person. but they're not that kind of really like sweet and people pleasing kind of person. They're not. And I don't mean that by being sweet you are necessarily immediately people pleaser. I don't mean that. I'm just trying to show that image. Your person won't be lovey-dovey the whole time. They can be very charming, but they are charming in an intelligent and strong way. Okay? And sometimes they can be very blunt. We have the magician. It's like this person, they know who they are. They know their talents. They know what they're worth. So they don't have to suck up to anyone. You know, they know they can. They have that talent. They can be very, very charming, but they don't have to the whole time. But they're going to be very romantic towards you. That's the thing. You know, so the energy around like your relationship so far, what I get is really being really playful, being open, being sweet, being real, being honest, sometimes even blunt, but in a respectful way, and being very romantic. So this is interesting because there's also intelligence here, so also great conversations. So this is a wonderful person, pile number 1. But then we have, what do we have? Wait a second. Yes. So we have hostilities. So like I said, this person is not always nice. Then we have door to value and door to romance. Well, with hostilities here, what I feel is actually that there may be difficulties for your relationship. There may be people against it, or people influencing this connection negatively, you know, like being against it in some way. It could be an ex-partner, it could be the parents, could be the family, it could be the friends, could be a situation, you know, that it's complicated. And it could be also that for some of you, but it's a minority, that you won't like each other at first. You know, you'll start like dissing each other or avoiding one another, because at first it's just like there's... I think the attraction is going to be so strong that it's going to repel you first, if that makes sense. But what this person sees your value, right? This person, it could also be that this person sees who you really are. And then I think here you're going to be similar, but take this, like with a pinch of salt, just like, only if resonates. Because I see you also, viewer, pile number 1 viewer, as being someone who's really strong. You're very outspoken, you're very direct, sometimes blunt, but you're not a bad person, of course not. But you kind of have the soul of a warrior. And you don't back down easily. Doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman. You're someone who knows your rights. You know what is right. And you know your worth as well. Some of you more, some of you less. But it's like you stand for justice. Many of you who chose pile number 1, you stand for justice. And you won't back down if there is an injustice occurring somewhere in the world or in your vicinity. With your colleagues, with your family, with your friends, doesn't matter. You will fight for the rights of these people and you'll defend them. So you have this warrior soul, and your person has it as well. Like I was saying, your person can be really nice, really charming, and probably you too. I have the feeling of mirroring energies here. And I think that's what attracts you so much. You're seeing each other, in one another. And I find that really interesting, and that makes it also a very beautiful give and take, because you both know what you're bringing onto the table, and so your person is also like a warrior person, very strong, someone who he or she, they speak their mind, and sometimes it could be a bit aggravating, but they actually very loving. And although there'll be probably some difficulties at the beginning, this person sees who you are. sees what you're worth. And this person also wants to bring, they want to pull their weight. They want to bring something onto the table. That's probably one of the difficulties, is this person probably thinking they have to, be financially ready, financially up to the game before they can approach you, or before they can turn this connection to something more serious. But one other thing is that I see here is that you bring luck to one another. It's like when you get together, you become magnets for money, magnets for opportunity, magnets for abundance. So when you get together, it's like when life starts making sense and life starts to become easy. It's beautiful. Yeah. And of course, this is door to romance. Some of you have been caged away for very long. You've been single for very long, and you thought like, well, no one will ever come. No one that will fit my standards. I will never find my person. Some of you have already thought like of giving up this search, but this person will find you. This person, you will find one another. For some of you, you may even already know this person, and this may be resonating in a special way. But this relationship will start probably on a rocky ground. It will be a bit provocative also for other people. There will be jealousy. There will be confrontations as well. But in the end, this is the right person for you. And it will be a very abundant relationship, a very loving relationship. What else do we have? So we have here new love. So even if you already know the person, it will be like new. The situation will be new, but for most of you, it will be a new person, a completely new person. So a new person has stirred your romantic feelings, but that's funny because has stirred. So you already know this new person. You know what I mean? But for most of you, you've never been together in a romantic relationship with this person. So it could be a friend, it could be a colleague, a co-worker, someone an acquaintance. But it has stirred romantic feelings within you. Yeah. And it is a new love. And then actually, I just wanted one more card here from the romantic angels or romance angels. You got chemistry. So like I was saying at first with the 8 of Wands, it's a lot of passion between you. And I think this will be undying passion forever and ever. But the other card that you got also was worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. So you've been waiting for this person for a long, long time, but it's worth the wait. And for those who already know this person, who resonated with the description, and indeed there are romantic feelings there, the card is saying the situation at the moment is probably not ideal. So please be patient. The situation will turn around. This will work out. Just be patient. It is really worth waiting for. There are still some complications here, but they will be sorted out in time. Okay. Then I also wanted one last card, but you, pile one, you got two. So first of all, this is in German. It means no need to worry. So everything is under control. No need to worry. But in the coming weeks, it's like telling you, be patient. In the coming weeks, things will get better. Let's put this up here. There you go. In the coming weeks, things will get better. Hanging there. There's no need to worry. Okay, so things will fall into place. It will work out. It will be a beautiful and long-lasting relationship. But some of you want to know, but when exactly? So let's give you that information. Let's see. Although the cards here, they were so graceful, they already told us in the coming weeks. But let's see if we get here. Oh, for some of you, we have March. We also have May, and we have next week. So something that probably started in March, but I don't know when you're watching this. So if you're watching this next year. So March will make more sense. Or you've met someone in March. So March will make sense for you. But we are in the month of May when I'm recording this. I'm recording this on the 27th of May. And next week will still be May. So next week there's something happening. Let's see if we get any other dates for you. So we have illusion. Don't worry, it's okay. There will be a proposal. Whoa, and we have ring. What do you mean with the illusion? Let's see what if they give us an answer to the illusion card. Oh, okay, that's funny. I think with the illusion is like don't think things are going to become official, settled next week, because you'll have to wait until autumn. When you also got the cards October, November. Like maybe you'll be daydreaming about this until October, November, and then we'll have love. There you go. That's nice. So what would this person like to tell you? Pile number 1, what would your person, like your next partner, like to tell you? Let's see. So many cards. Wait. What would your person like to tell you? Pile number 1. We have, I wish you were here. So they're thinking about you. Even if they don't know you yet, they're already thinking or missing you, feeling your energy. So they're already manifesting you. Isn't that beautiful? And I really, really like you. So maybe for some of you already know this person and you're starting out as friends or colleagues or acquaintances. I don't need you, but I want you. I find that very, very strong, because they don't want a partner out of neediness. They want you because they find you amazing. And they're saying, I can't let you go. So what else we have here? You're all I ever wanted. I want another chance. For some of you, maybe someone who got away or something didn't get off the ground properly the first time around. And I don't know, but my cards love to fly. You drive me wild, so there's a lot of attraction. And here, my friends are against it. That's why I say there can maybe some hostilities, okay? But there's also a lot of passion here. Then we have bottom of the deck, you trigger me. I think you're going to trigger one another. And I think maybe it's also that with the hostilities, you're going to have to learn each other's love language. But I don't think it's going to be very complicated. It's going to be a bit strange at first only. And pile number 1, this was your reading. I hope it resonates. I hope it inspires you. If you'd like a private reading, my contact is in the description box below, as well as the link to my Instagram account. And I wish you a wonderful time full of love. Thank you. So if you chose pile number 2, this is your reading. So what's your next relationship? Pile number 2. But starting with the tarot cards, we have the Devil. Then we have the Judgment. Then we have the 10 of Swords. Okay, interesting here. Then we have the Emperor. And then we have, it's the 4 of Cups, but in reverse. This is really interesting. Don't despair. We're going to the bottom of this. There's no reason to despair as well, because what I see here is a chance of breaking free from something that probably has been holding you or been holding you back, or it has you in its grip for a long time. So this is like a repeating cycle, and this is the last cycle of that repeating cycle. Now, because we start with the devil, and the devil is always this temptation. And with the judgment, so again, this is the repeating cycle. So something is coming back. Someone is coming back. Someone who, I was going to say betrayed you, but for many of you, that would be too harsh a word, because maybe that's not exactly what happened. But someone who hurt you. Something had ended, and it maybe even ended abruptly. You know, suddenly this person probably even ghosted you. Something like it wasn't fair, it wasn't right, and it shouldn't have happened that way, you know. And this person maybe even kept you hanging on, you know, kept you hanging on for a long time. Sorry, I had to change my sitting position. Kept you hanging on for a long time, and you could never really forget this person. But don't worry, this person couldn't forget you either, because this person is coming back. The only problem with this person, it's doesn't seem, they really, you know, the feelings are there, but they don't seem to value you, to give you the due value. But you're breaking this cycle, because you want to see, you know, you want something that is really worth your while. You want someone who will be there for you, truly be there for you. And I think so with this next relationship, you are coming into your own power. You will become this emperor. You're not just going to wait for someone to change. You're not going to wait for a miracle to happen. You're going to take matters into your own hands. You're going to work on yourself. You're going to empower yourself. And this is then the last trigger that will set you free. So maybe this is not exactly what you wanted to hear, but although it doesn't seem like a dream partnership, this is of service to you. This person is coming. This person is going to tempt you. This person is going to charm you into the same cycle once again, but you're going to break this. You're going to break the cycle. And you see here, you know, freeing himself from the statue. You're going to empower yourself. You're going to see this person for what they really are. You're going to see through their games. You're going to see through everything. You're going to be so clear. You're going to see everything crystal clear, because you've gone through the fire. You know, you've gone through the pain, you've gone through the tears, and that actually the tears purified your heart. These tears, this pain actually healed your heart. And now they're offering you strength. They're offering clarity. They're offering you self-worth and self-love. And this is what this journey is going to take you. And let's see more. Let's see more. Before I continue, I want to see more of the other cards. So who is this person? I just got the cards here. We have victim. Light attribute prevents you from letting yourself be victimized or victimizing others. Shadow attributes, playing the victim for positive feedback in the form of pity, inability to maintain personal boundaries. And funny, that's exactly over the devil. Then speaking of which, we have the trickster. Light attribute, transcending convention, stuffiness and predictable behavior. Shadow attribute, manipulating others through duplicity. Warrior. Light attribute, strength, skill, discipline, and toughness of will. Heroism, stoicism, and self-sacrifice in conquering the ego. Funny. And then shadow attributes, trading ethical principles for victory at any cost, indifference to the suffering inflicted on others. Okay. And then we have Avenger. Light attributes, desire to balance the scales of justice, righteousness on behalf of society or oneself. Shadow attribute, resorting to violence in the name of a cause. What I find interesting is that this person knows how to push your buttons. This person knows how to seduce you. This person knows how to manipulate you. And this person, you see here with victim and trickster, although this could be like very positive traits like we saw earlier, they don't let themselves victimize themselves, or they're not boring people. No, they are fascinating. The devil is fascinating. The devil is beautiful, intelligent, interesting, fascinating. You say it, the devil is. It has to be in order to seduce you. And this person has something like that as well. This person is probably very good looking. And you already know this person because this person is returning, right? This person is probably very good looking. But this person may be even a narcissist, although this term is now, being used just like warm bread. I don't know. And but it's like a bit of an egocentric because they know they're kind of irresistible. But they have a way with you that's like, it's like emotional blackmail. And that's what I get here with the trickster and victim. And the emotional blackmail is like, they make you responsible for their happiness. They're only happy when they're with you. And if you're not with them, they'll kill themselves. All those like very romantic sentences that we probably see in movies or read in books. These like romantic novels kind of thing, where it's very exaggerated. I cannot live without you kind of theme. It's very passionate because this person is very passionate. Like I said, this person is not boring. This person is incredibly passionate and has also a tendency for the over dramatic. And but this is really like your Achilles heel. This is where they get you, because you want to protect this person. It's like, this is like the bad boy, and you think you can change the bad boy, you can save the bad boy, kind of storyline. And they are bad boys, aren't they? They are warrior and the Avenger. But they're good people, of course they are. They're not really bad people. The problem is they haven't given you, they haven't treated you right. They haven't given you the attention, the affection, the respect you deserve. And maybe they'll grow. There's a chance here also with the Emperor. But this is going in cycles of, on and off, hot and cold, being the runner, being the chaser. And when you think that, everything's okay, they run away. And then you find yourself chasing this person, although you are not a chaser per se. And then for this person to come back, you have then to play games, so to say, that you have to become the runner. And this is not you, pile number 2. I don't see you playing games. I don't see you needing to resort to that kind of strategy. I see you as being someone who's very kind. I feel you as being very, very sweet, but sweet in a positive way. Very, very kind. You're a kind person. You have a beautiful heart full of love and understanding. And this is what this person takes advantage of it. I'm not saying you are naive. You're not naive. And I'm not saying that you're stupid. You're not stupid at all. You're very intelligent. But this kind of people, they know how to manipulate to get what they want. And of course they have beautiful traits as well. This person also is a warrior, fights for the right cause, probably is an activist of some kind, or is even a politician of some kind, someone who actually has very strong opinions and puts himself or herself out there, likes the attention. But in order to get what they want, they resort to this kind of behaviors, of manipulating behaviors, because it's their strategy. So it doesn't make them per se a bad person. It's the strategy they've learned throughout life, and probably it has worked for them so far. I know I'm being very, very understanding. I hope, I think. Because what my aim here is to tell you, you can give this person a chance. You can, because this person, you are important for this person. Otherwise, this person wouldn't come back. You have something that they want. And this, what they want, is not just intimacy. It's not just a good time and then they're gone. No, something from the heart here. And I can feel it. I can feel it that you give them strength. You give them integrity. You really, because you have such a wonderful heart, you really like them for who they are. And I think maybe that's even something they don't know how to deal with it, and probably they become the runner then, because they don't know how to deal with real love, with real emotions, with true emotions. And so they get scared and run away. That's the feeling I'm getting here. Although they're the warrior, of course they're the warrior, but warriors also run away if they need to. Okay. I hope I'm not babbling too much, because I'm getting all this information and all these pictures in my head. So, and the thing is, you can give this person a chance. What the cards are telling you, no, you can break this cycle. You can break this cycle. And for 85% of you, I really, like I'm saying, you already know this person. You've already had something with this person in the past. And for those who haven't had this situation in the past, or haven't had this person in the past, it's like this is a new situation with repeating patterns. And with this person, you can break them and heal them. Because again, you're going to see this person for what they really are. And you're going to see through their behavior, through their words. Then we have the Sun. So again, there's clarity coming in. We have 44. We have woman holding a heart. And then we have 34. Door to personal healing and happiness. Now, with the Sun, maybe even go on a holiday with this person, traveling with this person to a tropical island. But with the Sun here, it really brings clarity. Like I was telling you earlier, you're going to see through the trickster, through the games. So this next relationship is really to break and stop a pattern, to heal it. And that's here, a woman holding a heart. Like I was saying, you're coming to your own power. You're becoming the emperor in your life. Okay? You're becoming the master of your universe, the captain of your ship when it comes to your heart and your emotions, and to the rest, of course, as well. And you're opening a door to personal healing and happiness. So this relationship is going to allow you to heal past patterns, past hurts, and anything that brought you down and made you feel less than. So this relationship is going to break the mold. So you can start anew and create more positive relationships for yourself. Okay? Yeah. So you're getting the power back with this relationship. Your poor person, they don't know what expects them. So, and then we have here, you deserve love. Yes, that's also the energy here of woman holding a heart. It's you understanding you deserve love. You deserve to be treated with respect. You deserve the best in life. You deserve a true partner, right? And you becoming your own true partner first by not allowing people, other people, to play with your heart and play with your emotions and your resources. And it is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. Yeah. You're making yourself safe again, feeling safe again. You know, you are riding towards safety. You are now just accepting safe, serious, real people around you. So after this experience, there will be no more trickster in your life. You see? And of course, if you see, for instance, you see in this reading, and so I don't want this trickster in my life. And if you can think, see it coming, you can stop it at its tracks. You don't have to get involved with this person. So this reading is not telling you, oh, you have to get involved with this person first, and you'll have to have all the drama, all the crying, no, you can stop it. If you already see it coming for miles, stop it. It's in your hands. So the reading is telling you it's in your hands. But all depends on the situation. There are many people watching this, so take it as it makes sense for your reality. Some people will have to get involved with this person, but others don't have to. It depends on the situation. It depends what has already, what's the history between you two. Because it's not always easy saying no to the devil. Okay, sometimes you have to go through the darkness to find the light, and there's no shame in it. Okay, we all have our path. Then the last card here is there is something better. This is German, and it says there's something better. Yes, there is someone better for you out there. You deserve love. You deserve to feel safe, be treated with respect, and be loved for all the wonderful things that you represent and are. And so this person is not going to be your forever person. This person is going to be a learning experience, and actually it will be a defining experience. Because like I said, you are closing a cycle. You are ending a pattern. You are healing the past through this experience. So actually the devil here is it's a blessing in disguise. It won't feel like a blessing sometimes, but at the end of the day, you'll be, you're preparing yourself for something better. Yeah. So let's see when. If we have here further information about time or something else, let's see. We have summer. So I'm recording this in May. So summer is just around the corner when I'm recording this. We have in 2 weeks. What else? So in 2 weeks, either you're going to hear from this person. It's going to be really big, the experience. That just hurt my fingers. What's wrong with my hand? But there is love here. There is love. This person does love you. But this person doesn't know how to deal with love. That's the problem. And it's not able to, for some of you it will be already next week, doesn't know how to deal with the situation. And that's a bit sad, actually. Wait a second. What else? Do you have something else for this group, for pile 2? For some of you also have October. Maybe your birthday is in October, or next October is something. Oh, proposal. There you go. This person may approach you with a proposal. Doesn't have to be a marriage proposal, but maybe even inviting you to go on a holiday, honeymoon, to the beach. We had there the sun, all right? So traveling. Yeah, it will be an invitation for many of you. Okay, so, and because feelings are there, then it's very difficult sometimes to see the situation clearly, even if it's being abusive or if you're not being treated fairly, you know, because you know the feelings are there. So it can be complicated. There's no judgment there whatsoever. And they say to you, you are my destiny. So what would this person like to tell you? So they feel very linked to you, but they're not ready for commitment. So it's always hot and cold. When two become one. So I hope you know what that means. You really drive them crazy. So they're very, very attracted to you. And I think that's a link that they cannot break. They cannot break. And they say they feel the same. So like I said, the feelings are there. They have feelings for you. They just, they can have like commitment phobia. Yeah. And then they're in love with someone else. And then it says no. And yeah, they're not very faithful as well. We are too different and I'm sorry. So yeah, this is more like a player energy, and I'm sorry if I call it by name, but they've been watching you. They cannot let go. They cannot let go of you. But it's very confusing. It's very confusing energy. Yeah, but they cannot commit. And so when this person, next time this person is coming around, you're going to break the cycle, and it's going to feel very, very empowering. So you're going to be victorious. Pile number 2. And this was your reading. It was really short and to the point. I hope it made sense to you. And if you'd like a private reading, my contact is in the description box below, as well as the link to my Instagram account. And I wish you a wonderful time full of love. Thank you. So if you chose pile number 3, this is your reading. So what is your next relationship? Pile number 3. We're going to start with the tarot cards. So first of all, we have the 5 of Pentacles. Then we have the 7 of Wands. Then we have the Page of Wands. The 6 of Pentacles, and the Knight of Cups. This is a journey. Pile number 3. You're undergoing some transformations here. And there's a lot of healing taking place right now. And I think the next relationship is going to heal you too. Because previous experiences, previous relationships, or even, you know, like your upbringing, experiences you had in life left you feeling miserable, if I'm allowed to call it by name. Feeling very, very sad, feeling that you cannot live up to other people's expectations. You cannot live up to your own expectation. Yeah, and that probably you don't feel, you know, that you can live up to society's expectations when it comes to love and appearances and attractiveness. And that's not really true now, is it? No, it's not, because you're actually good looking. You're very attractive. And there's some balance that has to be found here, because these negative voices, although sometimes they are manifested on the outside, you know, But sometimes people just tell us what we believe. It's like they mirror our inner world. So, and what you believe right now is that you're not good enough. You feel you're not good enough. And that's like gets mirrored on the outside. And this can have some consequences that, for instance, you hide yourself or you make yourself small, you make yourself almost invisible. And that is a shame because you have a lot to give. And there is someone coming that you will see you, that will see the wonderful person that you are, and so full of life, so full of passion, so full of potential. And I'm saying potential because you're still hiding. And not only when it comes to love, you're probably hiding also when it comes to your talents, to your competence, to your abilities, to your dreams. And this is really a shame. But this is going to be balanced by this person. But at first, you're not really going to believe the intentions of this person. Like you're going to feel like this person is just being kind, just being nice, you know, or that probably you think that they believe that you're easy, or, you know, you don't really believe that that person can really like you, that that person can really love you. And it can be even that I think it's like you may feel that that person is too good to be true. Maybe this person is really good looking, really charming, talented, maybe an artist of some kind, really a sweet talker. And you find it difficult to trust here with the Seven of Wands. And it could be that even people around you start like poisoning your mind and saying, why, you know, having negative opinions. But remember, opinions are just opinions. They're not even forever. You know, the opinion is just what someone thinks in a given moment, and moments are always changing. So opinions are also changing. And opinions, they can also have their own agenda. You know, sometimes people give opinions just to hurt others. So maybe they're not even true. So the cards are here advising you not to listen to other people and not even to your negative voices, because your negative voices are just the recorded opinions of other people that you put on play nonstop on a loop. And they're not your voice. They're the voices of other people that you picked up along the way and decided for some reason to make it your own truth. But you're hurting yourself, and there's no need for that. You're making yourself smaller. And also here, because actually I believe that you're either a queen or a king of wands at heart, but you present yourself as being a page, still full of passion and wanting to live and having plenty of ideas, being very original and wanting stuff, you know. But you are much more. You know, you're selling yourself short. Here with the Six of Pentacles, you're selling yourself short, and probably you're just hoping that someone comes and sees your worth and will save you. Well, the person will come. But I hope, let's see what the other cards have to say, but I hope this person puts a mirror up to your splendor, and you'll see you don't have to crouch. You don't have to make yourself small anymore, and you can let your light, your true light, shine. This is quite important. Let's see what the cards have to say. Let's see who is this Knight of Cups. Who is this person? Wow. He's a healer. So like I was telling you, this person is going to heal you. Light attributes. I hope you can read it. I hope I can read it. Wait, what does it say? I'm blind. Passion to serve others by repairing the body, mind, and spirit. Ability to help transform pain into healing. That's good. Shadow attributes. Taking advantage of those who need help. Failing to care for oneself. So this person is a healer. That's really nice. Let's put it up here. And then So, like I said, this person, I think this person is going to hold up that mirror. That person, this is a very kind person, very kind hearted, very loving, very charming. And this person knows the right words and knows how to say them as well. So it's not a trickster. It's just someone who's very good with words and very good with feelings and respects other people's feelings and will give you what you need in order to start a fire. The spark is already there, but now they want the fire, but they want it. I think this person loves you as you are because they see who you are, but they want to start a fire so you feel your fire, you feel who you really are, because you're not noticing. Yeah. Then, wow. Hero, heroine, light attribute, passion for a journey or of personal empowerment, shadow attribute, escapism, and false sense of heroism. So this person is very passionate. This person, and I think they see, that's why they recognize that passion in you, and they want to empower it. They want it to grow, because this is also a very passionate person. They know they have like their counterpart in you, but you're still hiding. So they're like seducing it out of its shell. And wow, this person is a mystic. Light attribute revels in intimate union with the divine. Shadow attribute, delusional rapport with the divine. Wow. So this person is very spiritual. So this person may be really a healer or like on a spiritual journey. This could be a mystic, could be a wizard. And there's someone who really has a strong bond with the divine, someone who has a strong sense of integrity, and they live by their word, and they're very intuitive, they're very guided, and they can see magic. Oh my God, wait, child, magical. There you go. They're magical. Your person is magic. It's pure magic. Light attributes, seeing the potential for sacred beauty in all things, the belief that everything is possible. Shadow attributes, pessimism, depression, and disbelief in miracles, believing that energy and action are not required for growth. This person, to tell you the truth, the moment you meet, you are opposites of the same coin. You're two sides of the same coin, but it's the energy when you meet, because you're actually the same, you mirror each other. But when you meet, you probably are undergoing like a very painful healing process, probably a dark night of the soul, and you're finding yourself, you're trying to find your light, you're trying to restart your fire. And this person comes in, and this person is already there where you are aiming to, where you're going to. This person is already there, and this person brings all that light, all that energy, in order, like, they shine this light that is also yours. It's like they come into your life to show you who you are, to show you everything you can do, your true colors, and this person will bring them out of you just by loving you, and just by being there for you no matter what. Wow. It's a wonderful person. Your person is magic, truly, truly magic. And this is a very brave person. They're very courageous. Yeah, they could be a shaman as well. Pile 1 also got like the shaman energy. They could be someone who's really in deep, like in this spiritual, they could be, they could travel like the spiritual world, the magical world, other dimensions. There's someone, they could be mediums. They're really magic. And that just saw 1212. Yeah, confirmation, magic. Now, then we have here broken heart, number 9, but in the reverse. You got it in the reverse. Again, you're healing a broken heart. This person is going to help you heal the broken heart, to make it whole again. Then we have 39, 5th chakra, Archangel Gabriel. Now, with Archangel Gabriel, there's going to be wonderful communication between you. Like I said, this person is very good with words. This person is a healer. This person is going to help you to find your truth. And this person is always going to be honest with you, going to be very truthful, but in a kind and loving way. This person will never hurt you. This person will never do anything to break your heart. This person is always going to be himself or herself, is going to be real. This person is going to be truthful. This person is going to be loyal. There are no games with this person. There are no rules, not really, except the one that you should always respect one another. But it's like this person is very simple, not in understanding, not intelligence, but in ways of life. They're very attached to nature. They're very natural people. They're very kind. They're very loving, and they smile easy. I'm seeing your person now in front of me, and they're very mature. It doesn't matter how old they are. They're very mature. They love to travel, and they love to be by the beach. Like I say, like it could be a forest as well for some of you, or both, depending on the country. It could be even a jungle. I see a lot of green, but I see the beach. I see the sea. I see them, there's people that meditate. They're very relaxed. It could be kind of hippies, for instance, or living in a hippie community. This could be as well. So this is very, very specific right now. But they could be vegan or vegetarians. They're very in touch with the cycles of nature. They're very relaxed. They're very chilled. They're so incredibly chilled and kind. And they're these warriors of light. And they shine that light, and everyone feels very at home, at ease around them. They're very beautiful people, beautiful souls, and they shine white light. It's like there's an aura about them. Yeah, and they see the same in you. You just have dark clouds in front of your heart right now, or when you meet them, but they will be your sun. They will be your sun. Wow. Then we have, of course, 51, healer of ages. They are healers. They are healers. They shine white light, and they love you completely. They love you so much in a very easygoing kind of way. So there's no drama. They are passionate, but in a loving way. It's like it's no drama. There's no hunger. There's no I'll die if. No, it's just being. They just are, and they just love you for everything that you are and represent. Oh, wow. This is very, very intense in a very agreeable kind of way. Oh, wow. Then we have past life relationships. So you have known each other before. So some of you already know this person. Maybe you've been in separation. Maybe you were forced to separate. There with the 7 of Wands, and that made you very, very unhappy. And because we have the Page of Wands, maybe you have children together. So this could be your ex for some of you. Doesn't have to be. It just, if you've never met this person before, it's really like this instant recognition from other lives. You just know, you see the person and you just know that's my person. And I have the feeling your person wears white. I just see them wearing white. Even if you're someone who wears black, this person will wear white. And they will accept you. They don't care what you wear. They just love you, and And then we have wedding. So this may turn into a marriage, right? Or you've been married before but look, you got 3 cards instead of just 2. We have reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. So yes. So like I said, maybe you know one another from another lives, or it could be, you've been friends and things never got off the ground. Also with the Page of Wands, that could be a sign of that. Or you've been married before with children, doesn't matter, but this person is coming back and the situation, whatever it was between you before, this is going to heal, and this person is here to heal you. This person is here to love you completely. And then we got look for a sign. And the cards, they were so sweet. They gave us the sign immediately because this card wanted to fall from the deck, and it says yes. So this is the sign. If you're looking for a sign, this is the sign. Yeah. So this is a wonderful experience coming your way, pile number 2. And of course, now you're thinking, when is this coming? When is this wonderful person coming or returning to your life? Let's ask the cards. And I got the wrong deck. There you go. Let's ask the cards. When is this person coming towards you, coming forward? In 5 years. Take it with a grain of salt. We're getting more. Okay, so you've been friends. Yeah, for 5 years. You've been friends. Some of you have been friends for 5 years. So take it as it resonates. But next December, so I'm recording this in May, so December it's in 7 months, sorry. And but almost 6 months, because we almost have June. So when is this coming forward? Whatever it is, it's going to be something big. So when is this coming forward? Some of you have next April, say in 1 year, or April is a relevant date for you. Here we have no. Why no? What do you want to tell me? Then we have 2 years. Oh, okay. So for some of you, you had the separation of 2 years. So this is really like very specific now. So please take it as it resonates. Honeymoon. So there'll be a wonderful time for you together. What else can you tell us? Some others will have next week, or you'll hear from this person next week. So next week from when you're watching this, of course. Yeah. And then not the one. Why are you telling us not the one? Summer. Okay. So this summer may be too soon for you. You've been in separation. Maybe you'll hear from this person again. But I think when something happens, like you become more than friends, yeah, there's an indecision here at first because you don't know if you can trust. Yeah. But in this next summer, it's maybe too soon. But next December, yeah. Yeah. But take this with a grain of salt. It's very difficult for a tarot to say specific times, okay? So, but let's see, what would this person like to tell you? Happy end. They want a happy end with you. What else? I can't do this anymore. What? What else? What would this person like to tell pile 3? Please call me. Yeah, they don't want to be separated anymore. Please. Maybe they don't have your number anymore. Could be. If they're hippies, everything is possible. And I'm saying this because I have friends who are hippies, and I know. I'm afraid I will hurt you. I changed my mind. Yes, they're saying yes now. There has been a no between you. For some of you who know each other, they've been in separation for long. There was a no, but they've changed their mind. They're saying yes now. They're so afraid that they will hurt you again, probably, for many of you. And then I want to be on your mind. So you are on their mind. They also want you to be thinking of them. I want you in my life. And you are so handsome or beautiful, you know, depending. But they find you beautiful. Their friends are against it. So there could have been like a difference between friends or a family. There were some differences. There were some people against it or people opposing it or people, you know, poisoning your minds. But I think that will be changing soon. So, and pile number 3, this was your reading. I hope it resonates. I hope it inspires you. And I wish you a wonderful time full of love. If you'd like a private reading, my contact is in the description box below, as well as the link to my Instagram account. So thank you so much.